I think I am ready. Okay. Let's do 7, 8.
Good afternoon, this is Jackie.
Hi, Jackie. I'm Luann Worksma from Greater Ottawa County United Way. I'm the volunteer account manager assigned to help Woodward with its United Way Workplace campaign this year. I understand that you're the campaign coordinator for Woodward. How are you?
I'm doing great, thank you, but really busy.
That's great news, but that probably leaves very little time for planning a United Way campaign kickoff.
In fact, I'm overwhelmed. I don't even know where to start with the process.
Well, that's why I'm here, to give you all the help and support you need. Can you meet with me next week for just about 30 minutes so that I can learn more about Woodward and share what I can do to make the job a lot easier for you?
Boy, the only time I have available would be Monday the 23rd. Probably about 1:30 in the afternoon.
Yes, I'm available then too. Okay, I'll see you next Monday at 1:30.
All right, thank you so much.
Bye-bye. I have to make sure I have everything I need. Let's see. I have samples of the posters, a Live United t-shirt, a Live United pen. I have a folder with a sample of all the materials, the NFL schedule, the new table tent, campaign brochures, pledge form, annual report, posters, the funded community partner list, okay, everything they have for their materials. I am ready to go. Oh, one more thing. My account manager badge. I'm Luann Worksma from United Way. Thanks so much for seeing me today.
Welcome. I'm Jackie Kleinow from Woodward.
It's great to meet you. How long have you been at Woodward, Jackie?
Actually, I've been here since last December, and I believe it was right when the campaign was ramping up. But I heard it was a great campaign.
It was. Woodward has been consistently one of the top campaigns in Ottawa County. And are you familiar with United Way?
Oh yeah, I used to work for a company years ago in human resources, and I was very active in their campaign there.
Great. That helps me know where to begin. One of the things I'd like to start with is just to get some information from you, just to verify that everything that we have on file from last year is correct. We have Scott Nisbet listed as the Chief Executive Officer. Is that still correct?
Yep, Scott is actually our Vice President of Turbine Combustion Systems.
Okay, I'll make that note. Now, you told me when we spoke on the phone that you've been doing some hiring. We showed that you had 252 employees last year.
We did, and oh my gosh, we've been so crazy busy. Some of the hires that we did were replacements for folks that have retired, but right now we have about 270 active employees.
That is wonderful. In the past, Woodward has kicked off its campaign at its all-member meetings. They've been in November the past several years, and last year it was November 15th, and we presented to employees at the first shift meeting at 10 a.m. and the second shift at 10 p.m.
That is still the plan again this year. We're planning to do the kickoff in November, and if I look at my calendar, we are planning Tuesday, November 13th, tentatively right now, but I'll definitely check and I can confirm that date with you.
Wonderful, that's great. Now, I'd like to share this with you.
Okay.
It's called our Gold Standards for Campaign Success, and we use this 5-pointed gold star to illustrate the 5 things that are proven to create successful campaigns.
Okay.
Woodward has always used all 5, and I think that's probably why it's always been an award-winning campaign. And the first one is presentations. That's when a United Way rep or agency speaker, sometimes both, come to a campaign kickoff event and make presentations to the employees, telling a story, explaining how their generosity to United Way has an impact in the community.
We did that last year, actually, from what I hear. And I've talked to Scott, and we're definitely planning on having that again.
Wonderful.
So, do you remember who our speakers were last year?
Right. Yes, I looked it up, and it said that at the first shift meeting, it was Mary Beth Timmer from Z-Bus in the morning, at the morning kickoff. And then for second shift in the evening, Mark Tucker from Community Action House was here speaking. They both did a really great job.
Who do you think we should have this year?
Well, all of our speakers are great, and they all received training in how to make a very impactful presentation. We cannot promise anyone special. What happens is when you confirm the date and time, a general email will go out to all of the several dozen people in our Speakers Bureau, and whoever has that date and time available will email us back. And as soon as I know who is assigned to your particular campaign kickoff, I will email you, and I'll be here to introduce that speaker too and tell a little bit about their program.
Ah, that's great. I thought I was going to have to do all the talking.
Oh, not at all. We want to make this as easy for you as possible. Now, the second gold standard is incentives. And some simple incentives are an early bird drawing for people who get their pledge forms in the first week. I think in the past Woodward has had drawings for gift cards, and sometimes even I think an extra half-day vacation, lottery tickets, anything simple. It gets more people to turn in their pledge forms whether they pledge or not, and that helps you not to have to track people down. So do you think there will be incentives this year?
Yeah, I was just writing these down, and what I'll do is I'll make a note of these, and then I can confirm with you what our incentives will be for this year.
Okay, great. I'm circling yes. All right, we're going along quickly. Engagement is our third point of our five-pointed star, and that's what we, the word we use for volunteering in the community. In the past, Woodward has done a lot of things throughout the year, but last year they also, you also sent a group of people to Day of Caring. This year, Day of Caring is on September 20th. That's our all-day volunteer event that people from all over Ottawa County participate in. And we would love to see our friends from Woodward there again this year.
Oh my gosh, I'm still hearing great things about that day. So we actually just received all of our promotional materials in the mail.
Great.
So I am in the process right now of getting sign-up sheets ready, and I'll put everything on the bulletin boards and in the lunchrooms. So you can definitely count on us for that.
Oh, good. That is wonderful. Only 2 more to go. And the fourth point of the star is corporate matching gifts. When companies offer 40 cents on the dollar or 50 cents on a dollar that an employee gives, we find that it leads to greater employee giving. So in the past, we've always had a very generous corporate gift from Woodward, and we're just wondering what your plans might be, or if you know what the plans are for this year.
Yeah, plans are every year for the United Way. That comes out of our corporate office in Fort Collins, Colorado, and they will definitely be planning that match again this year. So they figure out across the country what they will be participating in giving. So
that is wonderful.
We will make that happen.
Thank you very much. The final thing is, this is where it gets really fun. The last E in our five-pointed star is events. And those are the special events, what we call fundraising, that help get people involved in the campaign and wanting to participate. And oh boy, last year this campaign pulled out all the stops. We have featured you in a lot of our materials because you've done so much. Here's just a flyer that I saved from your Penny Wars. Building versus building, Michigan versus Michigan State.
Neat. This is definitely my favorite part of the campaign, so I'm really excited. In fact, since the last time we had spoken, I've already been planning a ton of activities that I had written down.
Great.
So, let's talk about those.
All right. your campaign envelope and your account information form, and when the campaign's all wrapped, I can come back and we can make sure that's all filled out correctly.
That'd be great.
Oh, and just a couple posters. We have them in color and black and white, and just let me know how many of these you will need. And I will bring everything when it's time to kick off, when you're ready to distribute the materials or start putting up the posters. Just let me know and I will drop off a bag full of everything.
It's going to be like tomorrow, even though we're talking November.
All right, I can be back. I'll pack up the bag and it will be here for you so you can have everything ready when you need it.
All right.
Any other questions?
I think I'm good to go.
Thanks for your time today, Jackie. I know it's a lot to do with everything else that you're doing, but we're excited for this upcoming campaign.
Nice to work with you, and I'm looking forward to get started.
All right, Live United.
All right.